Yes, it is happening. I am becoming a vegan.
Do you wanna dance?
Hello wonderful peoples. So today a different kind of video. Today we're going to talk about nutrition, specifically about veganism. So I have decided to become a vegan. First of all, what is a vegan? Well, according to Wikipedia, a vegan is someone who follows veganism. Veganism is both the practice of abstaining from the use of animal products, particularly in diet, and associated philosophy that rejects the commodity status of animals. Basically, it is someone who doesn't eat meat or dairy. So that means no chicken, no pork, no beef, no milk, no eggs, no chicken. So why veganism? Why become a vegan? Well, if you do a quick search on YouTube alone, you'll find 1001 reasons why veganism is so important. But for me, it started a few years ago with a simple question. Why is black meat black? This seemingly simple question stirred up so much hidden racism in this country a few years ago. I could not believe it if I did not witness it myself. But because of that, the seed of wokeness was planted inside of me.
To me, being woke means that you recognize that the world is not a simple place, that everything is not all equal, that justice has not happened yet for everyone, and that there is a lot of work to be done.
Then more questions started popping up. Why are our politicians mostly male? Why am I seen as an immigrant here and my white friends who moved to Africa are seen as expats? Why does racism still exist? And more recently, why don't we eat dog meats actually?
I'd like you to imagine you are a guest at a dinner party, enjoying a delicious beef stew. And your food is so delicious that you ask your host for the recipe. The secret, she replies, is in the meat. You need to use 3 pounds of well-seasoned golden retriever. Now take a moment to reflect on your thoughts and feelings. Chances are, even though the meat itself didn't change at all, your experience of it changed dramatically.
I could not find satisfying answers. That is until I watched a little documentary called What the Health.
It seemed all of the large health organizations were encouraging people to eat the very foods linked to the diseases they're supposed to be fighting against. American Heart Association promoting beef, American Cancer Society promoting processed meat, pink ribbons on dairy products, and bacon-wrapped shrimp on American Diabetes Association. And then it all came together. What if? And there it was. The American Diabetes Association was taking money from Dannon, one of the world's largest dairy yogurt producers, Kraft Foods, makers of Velveeta processed cheese, Oscar Mayer processed meats, Lunchables processed kids meals, and Bumblebee Foods, makers of processed canned meats. American Cancer Society was taking money from Tyson, one of the world's largest meat producers, and Yum Brand, owner of Pizza Hut, KFC, and Taco Bell.
To be honest though, after watching this documentary, I switched to veganism because of health and sports reasons.
An animal-based diet has been linked with some of the most prevalent and deadly diseases in the world today, while a plant-based or vegan diet has been shown to prevent and reverse disease, as well as to optimize health and enhance athletic performance.
An exploding movement of elite athletes are utilizing vegan diets to heal injuries, speed recovery times, and enhance their performance.
I started working out when I was 47 years old. All the muscles you see, I gained as vegan.
So technically I'm a plant-based eater actually, because I still have some leather clothing and stuff like that. So as someone who loves my health and would like to perform even better, veganism is the way I'm planning to move on forward to increase my performance and to get a better health. And saving the environment and saving billions of animals every year is also an added bonus, of course. Veganism never caught my attention before because I always thought it was some kind of animal movement. And I love my chicken way too much to be woke about it. So I kind of chose to be selectively ignorant about it.
Some people know what's happening around them, but they are not doing anything. They're just like, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's not what woke means, that you actually take it upon yourself to be like, this is something I need to fix.
Yeah.
I need to be part of the solution.
And I mean, the thing is to do that, knowing that you can fix it, whatever your level or platform is, because there's always an opportunity for you to do just a little something to support them.
And also, I was not really interested in animal sufferings as long as I was seeing my own brothers and sisters suffering elsewhere. But I now realize that this is not a valid reason. So after doing my own scientific research and going into the rabbit hole of the many documentaries out there, I cannot kid myself that eating meat or dairy is good in any way. I can honestly say, as a health professional, as a man of science, and as someone who loves other human beings, my environment, and to some extent the animals, veganism is definitely the future. It is compassionate, it is kind, it is sustainable, and it is woke.
I think to be woke means that you are aware of the issues and the world around you. I believe it means that you are engaged in the work of justice.
Don't just take my word for it, as I just started myself. Do your own research. There's so much information out there. I will link a few documentaries and literature in the description below to get you started, if you want to. So, should you become a vegan? At this point, I'm not the right person to tell you such a thing because I just started myself. This video is my way of contributing to this world and also my way of documenting this vegan journey that I'm starting. I reckon it's not gonna be easy, but once I've seen injustice, it's really hard for me to turn my eye on it. And the way we are eating our meat and dairy with our blind eyes, it is really not good. It is something that reminds me of slavery, of the Rwandan genocide, and many, many more sufferings out there.
Oh, God.
You ever wonder why McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's never show you those images in their TV ads?
Even though these animals are not human beings, these are all creatures that were created by God and that we are sharing a planet with.
Carnism teaches us to believe in the 3 N's of justification. Eating animals is normal, natural, and necessary. And of course, we've heard this all before. Slavery is normal, natural, and necessary. Male dominance is normal, natural, and necessary. Heterosexual supremacy is normal, natural, and necessary.
I, for one, have been very ignorant for many years now, but starting from today, I can't anymore. So, hence, I'm trying to be a better human being. Trying. But I can also tell you there are many people who went vegan before you, such as
Yo, I told my friends that I'm gonna become a vegan and live that plant-based diet. So they start chuckling and laughing, talk about, you know how you know a vegan's a vegan? Because a vegan will let you know they vegan. But yo, actually I ain't no vegan. I'm vegan. Vegan. Yo, isn't it funny that people will actually be proud to represent the stupidest shit, like killing people and hurting people and disrespecting women, but when it comes to like representing eating right, you get laughed at. Vegan, I'm hardcore with it.
Thank you for watching this different style of video. Tell me what you think of it. And before you go, I have 2 small questions. Why are you a vegan, or why ain't you a vegan? And why is Black Pete black?
Being woke is like eyes wide open, everything is clear. You can always see things that other people can just ignore or they just don't know.
Woke for me is just being outraged all the time and being able to stay human and feel outraged about injustice that is happening around me.
It's being uncomfortable all the time and making sure that I'm speaking on behalf of those that can't speak up for themselves.
Without action on the knowledge that we have now, our world will never change, and we need that more than ever.
The goal of the vegan movement is to create a world based on compassion rather than cruelty, empathy rather than apathy, authenticity rather than dishonesty, justice rather than oppression. So with awareness, we can create a better world for all beings, human and non-human alike.